and this is Brunette Wig Place. I'm so glad that you are here today. Before I get started with this wig review, I just want to remind you to hit that subscribe button below, and you will get a notification every time I post something new that's wig related, hair loss related, or whatever. Every time something posts new to my channel, you'll get a notification. So today I am wearing a style that I have wanted, excuse me, there's a little hair in my mouth, that I've wanted to try for a long time. This is Sage by Estetica, and the color on this one is R628F. I always want to leave that, I forget the F on the end, which is why I glanced at my notes real quick. But anyway, so Sage has been out for a while, and she's actually a style that I wanted to try when she first came out, and I was not able to get one. They sold out super fast. There was a lot of hype, you know, for the new style, and then I guess there just weren't enough to go around. So I wasn't ever able to try her, and then I kind of, because I didn't get her in that, you know, there's that momentum when they first start advertising a wig, and you're all excited about it. I have to have it, and then when you can't get one, then other wigs come out and they kind of get in that wig's place. So that's what happened to me with Sage. So I had just kind of forgot about Sage, and other wigs came along and I tried them instead, and it wasn't available for several months. And so I honestly just kind of forgot about her. So I decided, since there's not a ton of new styles coming out right now, that I would kind of revisit some styles that I had wanted to try in the past. So that is how I ended up with Sage. So I will go over, I'll do a turn for you, and then I will start going over her specifications and my opinions of her. So here's the front. She's cute, you know, she's kind of a shaggy textured bob. Cute style. I mean, she's been reviewed a lot. I'm sure you've probably seen her, but you haven't seen her on me, so, you know. So there's the front. So here's my right side. The cut's really, really cute. I like the movement. I like that it's just kind of casual and, you know, easy, natural looking. Here's the back. My left side. And then back to the front. Now you probably noticed when I showed you the back that the tag is still hanging off of Sage, and that is because I'm not gonna keep Sage. So as I go through the review, I will explain to you why I am not going to be keeping her. I will be selling Sage, but I am happy that I got to try her on, and bring a review for you all. So as far as Sage's measurements, her bang here is 9 inches, so it's definitely meant to be a side swept bang. You know, I have seen her since she's been out for a while. I have seen her with a bang cut in, and it looks cute. So if that's, you know, something that you know how to do, or if you have a stylist who can do that, you know, she does look cute like that. Her sides are 6.25 inches. From the crown down, she is 10.75 inches, and she has a 4-inch nape back here. So, you know, really nice, just right above the shoulders on me. I have an 8-inch face and a 4-inch neck. So, and it is not touching my shoulders. But if you have a smaller face, smaller neck, you know, you might get some friction from clothing, or in the winter, you know, when you have collars and scarves and things like that. So, but overall, you know, a good, easy length. This is one of my favorite lengths, I have to say. So weight on her also is 3.2 ounces. So this color is R628F. I have reviewed this color before on Ellis, I believe, maybe Ellis is the only one I've reviewed in this color, but really, really pretty brunette. I just think it's a gorgeous brunette. So this is their 6, which is a chestnut brown, and then you have a copper frosted highlight going all through it. So that's that 28. Very, very pretty. Really pretty color. And I'll take her outside in a minute so you can see her outside too. But I like the cut. I think the cut is fun. I like how you can just kind of, you know, mess her up, and you can get more volume if you want to. I'll show you the cap in a minute, but she does have a mono part and a lace front. So let me show you the lace front. The lace front is well done, and she looks really cute pulled off the face, actually. So I'll show you that later too. But the lace front is nice. That lighter 28 is kind of coming in there with the frosting right there at the lace front, which looks really, really nice. Lightens it up and just makes it look more natural. Doesn't show the knots as much, which is really nice. I've got good coverage on the cap around my face. And the ear tabs are nice, you know, they've got a good piece of metal in there, and they're staying, you know, in a good place. So one of the reasons why I'm not going to keep Sage is because sometimes Estetica styles are too big for me. And this particular cap, I don't really have it, I have it on my head, you know, the way I would have to wear it. But realistically, I could pull this cap all the way down over my ears. It is that big on me. So I cinched in the back, you know, so that I could get it to stay on my head, and I'm wearing a wig grip, which you'll see in a second. But so when I put the wig like where the ear tabs are supposed to be and the nape is supposed to be, it feels like super poofy on top, and it feels like there's like a bubble up here on the top of my head, and that's because this cap is just too big for me. Now, it's not 100% deal breaker. Like, I think I could keep the wig and wear it, but the thing that I don't like about it is, to me, it's making it look kind of triangular on the top up here on my head, and it just feels like too much for my petite head. So if you're petite, I don't know if it's just this particular wig. If you guys have sage and you have experience, you can give us some feedback in the comments. That would be so appreciated, because, you know, I can't compare it to, this is the only one I've ever had on my head. I have tried, you know, I reviewed another Avalon this year and it fit me pretty well. But then I had Sutton last year, and Sutton was huge on my head. So I don't know if it's just an inconsistency in cap sizes, which can happen, or if this particular one just fits bigger. But just know, I'm a petite headed person, and this feels like too much hair, and the cap is too big for me. So that's kind of what I want to share about that. So let me pop her off and I'll show you the inside of the cap here. So as you can see, wig grip, because I need it to help me feel like the wig is going to stay on my head. But the lace front and the mono part on this are really, really nice, and I love the way they did it. So the lace front is extended down onto the ear tab, which is really great for styling. You can pull that hair back, and you've got plenty of hair, you know, covering those ear tabs, and you've got that natural looking appearance of it coming out of your scalp, you know, going down to the temples, which is so nice. These ear tabs are just covered with a kind of a canvasy, not as thick as canvas, but I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. It's not the velvety felt. It's just the same material they use in the wefting and stuff. So you've got that extended lace front, and then your mono part goes all the way back to the crown, which is another reason why it has that appearance on the top. It makes the part and the crown look really, really natural, which I love. But again, the problem I'm having with it on my head is that the wig is a little bit large on me. So then I feel like that's where I have the poof, because there's actually space there between my head and the wig, which is making it look more poofy there. So, but anyway, but nice crown, you know, goes all the way back to the crown, which is a really nice part. And then it has closed lace here. Not a ton of permatease. I'm only seeing teasing right at the where the wefts attach to the cap, not, you know, sticky up permatease, extra permatease in there. So that's nice. So then she has an extended nape, and it is just open wefted like the rest of the cap. So really, really nice. I love that cap construction. That's a very nice cap construction for a mono part and a lace front. Really, really nice. So, whoop. Hold on, I gotta look in the mirror here. Get her straightened back out. Okay. All right, I think I still need to fix her. Ah, that's better. Okay, so I will take her outside and we can look at the R628F outside in the natural light. Okay, so this is that R628F outside in the natural light. So you can see that 6, that medium, dark medium brown, and then that 28 frosted highlight on the top. Goes all throughout the wig. So there's a lot of the highlight and it's very visible, but it's very well placed, very well done. So back inside, as you can see, that was a really pretty color out there in the natural light. You could really see that frosting going all through it. So I went ahead and pulled up, pulled her up in kind of a bump on the top there, and you can really get a good look at that lace front. Really nice, and like I said, I love that it's extended because you you can pull back a lot of hair from the front if you want to, and have that natural appearance, of it just being your hairline. So, looks really, really nice. One thing I will say about Sage is she reminds me of a texturized Jameson. So these two wigs would be a great swap out. If you want a wig that, if you want it to just look like it's still your hair and you're just changing your style up a little bit, like maybe you added a little texture, a little scrunching one day, and then the next day you're wearing it sleek and smooth. Jameson, Sage, and then Ren. Ren is another one. Ren is curlier than Sage, but these would be great wigs. They're all around the same length, and they're in the bob style, but Jameson, of course, is sleek and straight. Sage has some texture, a little movement, but is, in a little wave without being curly. And then Ren would be a curly style. So, I've seen women ask about, styles that they want to stay within the same range. They don't want it to be super obvious that they're changing their hair every day. So that's why I thought I would mention that. That's what she reminds me of, a texturized Jameson. She really reminds me of that. So I just thought I would throw in that. So anyway, so really, really cute. You can also just, hold on, when I get these bangs down, I really got to rearrange them here. It's one thing with wigs that have a lot of texture, they might be a little harder to straighten out when you take out of a style. But anyway, she's real cute, just, clipped back, all kinds of cute clips you could use with her, whatever you like, whatever's cute. She's also really cute. I didn't put this back here where I could reach it, but with a headband. She's got nice ear tabs. She's also ear tuckable. She's a little full behind the ears, but not terrible. It's not like you couldn't, tuck her if you were in a meeting or whatever and you're just trying to get that hair out of your face. So I always like that on a wig. So really cute with a headband too. So super cute. She's fun to style. She's a really cute wig. I don't want this review to come off like I don't like the style and I don't like the wig at all. I'm just kind of bummed that she's just too big for me. And that happens when you have a petite head in an average wig world. That's something that just sometimes happens. And I want to make sure that I let you know that on my petite head, this wig is too large, because if it can save you from, having to make that financial error, and do returns and all that kind of, it just gets to be kind of a pain when you have to do all that. So I just want you to know my experience. Again, I don't know 100% that it's not just this wig or if it's all the Sages, so I would appreciate anything y'all could add. Feedback for those watching the video in the comments would be great if you have experience with Sage. So anyway, I did purchase Sage with my own funds at Wig Studio One. So, I love Wig Studio One. I always recommend Andrea and her business. So anyway, and I'll put a little link below, for you to find it there on Wig Studio One's page. So, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye!